Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Opa here for her boys, the bully brawlers. Anyway, I have a story to tell, as I always do. So the other day I was not feeling well. I woke up nauseous. I woke up with a fever, really sick. And I was supposed to be on this Zoom call for a new job that I had lined up. So, Dapper's at it already. Get up. Papa, shake it off, Papa. We're shaking it off. I had this job that I had to go to. And the recruiter says, I called him up and I said, I'm not feeling well. He says, well, you have to push through it. There's no choice. Oh, no, sir, there is a choice. There's always a choice. And so I made the choice to push through it anyway because I figure I need the money. Let me try it out. I pushed through it and I was so sick. So in the midst of that, the morning before, a family member calls me. I won't say who. It'll be hard to tell who too from the story, because when I say that it's a narcissist, all of my family members are narcissists, so it would be hard to distinguish which one it was. So anyway, they come to my house. It's funny but not funny. Oh, they come to my house and they wanted me to fill out a review for their doctor. And so I said, no, I can't fill out a review for your doctor because I'm on a Zoom call. I'm sick as heck and I can't fill out the review. You could do it yourself. No, I need you to help me. When will you be free? No, I'm not free. I'm not free at all. I'm sick, right? And I'm on a Zoom call. So, the person proceeds to come back at lunchtime. And ask again, demanding that I fill out this review for their doctor. So anyway, I'm asking, why is it so important? And they don't really have a reason why, other than my doctor's great. Okay, that's wonderful. But I know the reason why. The reason why is because this person wants to give praise to everybody, and wants to make them like them, and wants to make them, make people, he wants to be the center of attention. And he wants to make everybody like him, to really cover up the kind of person he really is. To hide that really kind of person he really is, he goes outward and reels people in to make them, gives them compliments, to make them, like him, and to make them do what he wants them to do. So anyway, I told him again I can't. But then I said, listen, I know that you're going to this restaurant. You go every day. It's a restaurant very close. I said, if you go and get me some oatmeal, then maybe I can do it. I can do it if you go get me some oatmeal, because then you'll be saving me time. So when you go to get your eggs, go to get me some oatmeal and you'll be saving me time. And, I can do it for you. And he says, no, I'm not going there today, but I still need you to do my review. And I said, the nerve, man. The nerve, sir. But I can't really blame them. The bully brawlers are out, man. The bully... On guard. On guard, woo! That's just my ADHD kicking in. So I can't really blame him, because I, for many years, for as long as I can remember, allowed that behavior and disrespect. How could a person respect my boundaries that I'm setting now if I never respected them myself? Why would I expect him to do anything else or anything different if I've always done everything the same? If I haven't respected what I'm saying, and if I, allow that kind of behavior and treatment. So I decided to shut down my computer, because I'm not going to that job that I don't want and that I don't need and that I'm doing just for money. So I decided to shut down my computer, and I decided to pull out the Ring doorbell from from the socket because I'm not going to allow that person to come to my house. And I put the chain on the door because they're definitely not even going to try to barge in. And the point is, respect your boundaries. It's so important. If we don't stay true to ourselves, then how can we expect anyone else to respect us, right? I used to be like, well, why should I have to teach somebody how to treat me? They should already know. But they already know. They just refuse not to. And so if they refuse not to, we have to refuse to allow that behavior. Anyway, last night it was the pink moon. Anybody enjoying it? The pink full moon. And it wasn't really pink. I did some research on it because I'm into the universe now and astrology. And it wasn't really pink, but it is called a pink full moon to symbolize the beginning of spring. So this spring, I will be upholding my boundaries and I will be challenging you to do the same. And you can, share in the comments how you're doing that. And, I feel good. At first I didn't feel good because, I had to quit a job again. This was actually a record breaker because I've never quit a job. I've quit a job in a day, but never in a half a day. So it was a record breaker for me. And the recruiter's still calling me, asking me how we could fix this. No, we can't because you didn't you didn't respect me when I said I was sick. So anyway, going back to the pink moon, my old job, my first career, that was very, very toxic, that I had to leave. They used to bully me, as hence the bully brawlers came about recently. But they used to bully me, and they used to say things like, "You're wearing pink, that's too cutesy." And this is my job as a probation officer. So I wasn't the only one wearing pink, but for some reason they wanted to target me. Probably because I looked the best wearing pink. So pink was my favorite color, and it still is. One of my favorite colors, and it still is. And they would say things like, you are not a probation officer because you're not mean. You don't talk nasty. You smile too much. You're too nice. But yeah, I've never been anything but professional. Yes, I smile, but I would send someone back to court if they didn't do the right thing, and I do it with a smile. What's wrong with that? Like, if I can't be myself, then I can't be in a place that doesn't allow me to be myself. And so the pink thing, really didn't bother me at first, but then over time, I started to not wear pink, and I started to, not dress the way I wanted to dress. Although it was always appropriate, I would look nice. And then over time, I started to buy clothes that were like 2-3 times the size of me, too big for me, because I didn't want people to bully me. And they still bully me. They still found things to bully me about, right? But over time, bully brawlers are on the prowl. Just in time, confirmation. So anyway, and they still found things to bully me about. All right. Okay, that's a friendly bark. So they still found things to talk about me about. But then here I am. I take pride in my fashion. I like dressing up. I like looking my best. I like feeling my best because looking my best helps me to feel my best. Can anyone relate? Anyway, so I started to dress the way that they wanted me to dress, and it wasn't me. And then I started to just be miserable like them. Then I ended up in the hospital and couldn't walk because of the stress and the verbal abuse and the emotional abuse, and the trauma that I experienced. And we don't talk about it enough, the trauma that people experience in the workplace. And people would say, oh, it's just little girl things. Oh, it's not a big deal. No, it is a big deal. It is a big deal when someone treats you the way that you don't want to be treated, right? It is a big deal. We're stuck. And now we're stuck over a pole. Hold on. All right, come on. And the bully brawlers are getting barked at, but they're just... Man down, man down! Oh, man down! Oh. Okay, come on, we're in the street. So, The bully brothers were just minding their business and still getting barked at. And that's what happens in real life, right? You be minding your business, and that's the time when they bark the most. That's the time when they come at you the most, when you're minding your business, doing your best, looking your best, right? But I no longer dress the way that they want me to dress. I no longer allow myself to dim my light for anybody else. So this pink moon is a reminder, of course, to wear pink. I'm wearing it lipstick. I'm wearing it shirt. I'm wearing it with my heart necklace. And mad love to those haters, because they're the ones who got me to where I am today. They're the ones that helped me to push harder, to get out of that job, to do better, and to not be miserable like them. So mad love. Sending out pink hearts to all of y'all. So anyway, the pink moon is the new, a chance at leaving all of that behind. And for years, I didn't leave it behind. I just let it eat away at me and bother me. But I'm leaving it behind. And I'm just going to continue to do my best and to be the best self that I could be. And I encourage you to do the same. If you're going through a hard time, people are bullying you, putting you down, it's because you have a bright light. And continue to shine that bright light, because that's what the world needs, right? So enjoy the full moon. Enjoy whatever color it is that is your favorite. Enjoy your Sunday. And if you can, like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys.